Welcome back to Hot Car Track, and today we're on the test bench. I just want to show you my developments with a 90-degree curve for the NASCAR Far Out Crash Racer set. This is the American version, the NASCAR version. This sort of is like a green grey. That's not available in Australia. If it is, someone please correct me and I'll go buy a set myself. I want to thank Cut Rock Racing Mark D for supplying me some test pieces which I'm able to then design with. Anyway, I've taken a lot of time to design, and I tell you, I'm up to attempt number 6 at the moment. The first lot of attempts were a flat 90 degree, which look, it works, there's no problem. However, it's not great. And then I tried to do some other versions which didn't work. And here's the latest two, which we're getting closer. This one here is the 90 degree. It's an angled 90 degree, meaning it's obviously a 90 degree bend that you might require in your track, but it does have an angle, so the cars go around that way, if you know what I mean. This one here is a 15 degree angle. It starts at 5 degrees here, ends up at 15 in the middle, and then brings your car out to 5 degree here. Let me quickly plug a bit of test track in. This piece here I've designed without wings. I wanted to see how that would go, and obviously it all bolts at the back here, and there is a connector on the inside, which anyway, it's in there, you know what I mean. Let me just connect up some track. There's that, a little bit here. So it's pretty hard to do. I've got the camera right in my face, so I'm sort of doing things blinded. What I might actually do, let's just flip her over. I do have a little bit of tape here. Just chuck it on, just so it holds it. Doesn't have to be perfect for these demonstration purposes. So there's this the first one. So look, it works. Okay, it works. However, as you can see, if a car's coming along straight, it's obviously going to hit the top and then do its thing. That's just going to happen anyway because these are not laned, okay? So the thing works. I wouldn't have a problem selling this, and if someone wants to purchase something like this, I'll have it for sale on Etsy and eBay soon. But I'm not quite happy with it at the moment. One is I didn't include wings, so the wings connect to the side of the track here. I just wanted to see how it would go without wings, and to see if we would have any issue with the cars coming along and then connecting into the side of this track. It works fine, there's no problems with it, and all you do is just bend your track back a bit, and that tends to find its shape. This track is angled to the same angle as this track. Okay, so that's that version. That's pretty good and it works. Let's go into the next version, and I'm going to need this bit of track because that's all I have. I wish I had a whole set, but I don't, and to bring that into Australia, it's going to cost me about $400 for what, a $27 product. Crazy, man. It's just absolutely crazy. Let me get that out of the way. Now, here's the big daddy of them all. The print times on these are ginormous. So this is the same as this, right? It's the same size. It's a 180. Sorry, it's a 90 degree. Except this is really highly banked. So the banking is a 35. Yes, it's 35 degrees all the way through. Okay, so it doesn't sit flat on this like this one does here. See how that sits flat and then it banks, right? This is just banked all the way through, a bit like Fat Track in a way. Right, so let's connect this together. What are the features of this just before we go? This one I've included wings, okay? Just be careful, these wings are fragile, and please do not put this outside in the sun. This will melt, man. It won't take long before it melts. Or not melt, but it warps. This is PLA, and you know, it's heating temperature. It doesn't take much for it to start to warp. All these parts are designed for interior use only. Anyway, let's plug this in, and we've got a little bolt here. Hopefully that'll just go in. If not, I just need a screwdriver onto that. This one here, I'm pretty rapt about, and I think this could be the winner for us if you need a 90 degreer. You know, you start to get any more than that, and any more than a sort of a 35 degree angle, and I think you're going to have issues. Although I will design and print a 25 degree angle and a 45 degree angle all the way around, and we'll see how we go. But here's this piece. It is a beautiful piece, and look how it sits. It just sits. You know, there's no supports needed. It's already there. Same with that. No supports needed. It sits there. It's a nice bank piece that will be a great asset to your racing track. So now let's connect her up and see how this performs. As I say, this one here has got wings, so it'll just be a really nice snug fit, as you can see. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. See how it just slots in there to the wings, right? Sits in there nicely. A little bit of tape, and that is a beautiful fit if the camera can pick that up through there. Right, all the way around. Let's grab this thing here, slot that in. By the way, this colour here is a light grey compared to, that's a silver, and that's the grey that I normally print in. You can see the different colours there. I printed this light grey. This is just test PLA. The silver I'm scrapping at the moment because you can't get it anymore. That's why. I do like the silver. It's a little bit darker. And let's put this in. I'm going to make mention of this again. All these track connectors, they're only just meant to guide all your parts into place. They're not meant as a permanent fixture, meaning it's not going to hold your track. That's why you always have a bit of tape. But you know that because I always say it every time. A little bit of tape on there. Nice and secure. There we go. We have that banked 90 degree. How cool does that look? Does that look good or what? Let's see if we can get a car around here without it crashing off, going somewhere. So that's how that sort of looks. And it works a treat. I think that's the angle. It's still not without its problems though. As you can see, because they're not laned, it's still going to have issues with perhaps hitting the top, or a slow car might swing and do something like that. Sorry. You know, it might still do that and swing. Let me see if I can get a bit of a better run for you. Ugh, hopeless. But look, you get my idea of where we're going with this. Okay, so I just can't get enough run up because I don't have enough track. But by the way, this car is useless. It's got a wonky wheel. But right now it's my favourite testing car because of the wonky wheel. So there you go. There's a 90 degree with a 35 degree banked angle on it. It does work well. Ugh, if I can get it to go. See, I don't have enough track to get a run up. But there you go. Look, no problems. Nothing's inhibiting the car, and because we have these wings, it really holds this flush in against here. So you're not going to have any issues with the car getting caught on these parts here. If you have, what are these, mirrors? If you have mirrors, of course it's going to hit the track and get stuck. But this also features a high back wall here. So, you know, it'll hold the cars. See what I mean? If you have a bit of pace, it'll hold the cars quite comfortably. So there you go. A bit more testing to do on this before I put it up for sale. I'd be very keen on your thoughts on this, and if this is something that you guys would like to add to your track. Anyway, enough rambling on. Back to the computer, and we'll design a couple more and see how we go. Okay, catch ya.